sports.
What's going on, man? I'm just trying to give y'all insight on my year 6 journey of my dynasty with my bros. My Clemson dynasty, the only dynasty that I have. So, give a little insight. So, I've been posting my journey. I think you see so far the games I've posted. And I'm going to post everything from here on out. Just my first time doing it. So, I would have done from week 1 on, but this was the first game that I tried to post. My Texas game. He's a 2-time champion of the league, defending champion of this league. This Alabama cat, he is also a champion. Florida is a champion as well of the league. So this is going into year 6. There's been almost every year. It was a different champion until Texas won it again last year. He won it, Florida won it, and Alabama won it. That's on my schedule this year. Georgia also won it, and so wait a minute. It was Texas, then Georgia was next, then Florida, then Alabama, then Texas again. Now we're in year 6. Year 6 is this first season with our complete roster is ours. From there are no NIL players. So the whole squad, the whole roster is filled with our players we recruited either through the transfer portal or just regular recruiting. So as you can see, that is my overall record. My overall record and my overall team as well. So, but I did record Florida, which was a user game. I recorded Notre Dame, which was a user game. I recorded North Carolina State and Rutgers computer games. I'm on bye. We're in week 9. I'm on bye, and then I will be recording these next 4 games. These are user games. These user games are going to be really non-eventful because I'm going to be blowing the computer out completely. I'm going to try to get 100. Go for over 20 sacks, and I'm going to go for over 800 to 7 yards offensive. Guaranteed. And we play on Heisman. This is a user. This guy right here got fired from USC. It's funny that he go to another USC. But he got fired from the Trojans. Now he's over here with the Gamecocks, and because he chose the Gamecocks, we had to put him in my division, and because that's my rival. I know South Carolina is usually a SEC team, but they're in the ACC with Clemson, along with Oklahoma. We did a lot of configuration now, as far as switching up conferences and teams and stuff like that. But yeah, I got 4 more games left until the conference championship. This game, win or lose, is not going to determine me. Even though he's 2-0 conference, he's going to have 2 conference losses because we have a restart rule that you can't have 3 restarts in one game against the computer. And he's broken those rules twice. So he's going to get 2 forced L's, which unfortunately, because we have 6 user games, it's going to be a conference game. So he's going to have already coming into our matchup 2 conference losses, and he ain't beat me, and I'm not worried about losing to him, but he's going to have another conference loss when he loses to me. So that's not going to determine us going into the conference championship game. So let's go to conferences just so you guys can see, get a peek. So we had to switch it out. Hey, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good. I'm just doing a little commentating on my year six dynasty. Um, just giving a sneak peek of what's going on. So yeah, so the ACC is the conference I'm in. So we had to switch it out to divisions because one of the owners, GMs, was for whatever reason he's Ohio State, and he couldn't. The computer wasn't matching him up against Michigan. It's a big matchup. So we switched it over to divisions. So this is my division of the ACC conference. See, I got South Carolina in there, but he's going to get two conference losses. So win or lose my Week 14 game, it's not going to determine if I'm going to go to the conference championship. But you see, he's 3-4. He's going to have at least 6 losses. Well, he's going to have 7 losses. He's going to lose. He's not going to have a winning record. This is the other person that's in the conference. He actually lost to the computer. How do you lose to the computer? Yeah, I can see the chats. I can see the chats. They pop up. They pop up on my screen. I can see the chats. So I don't know if you can hear me or not, but yeah, I can see the chats. They pop up on the screen. Who are you? Who am I speaking to? Who's watching? I usually get at least one live watch on Twitch. What is it? Twitch? I want to say Twitter. Yes, Twitch. Uh, the platform. I'm new to the platform. To be honest, I've had it. I'm more so a YouTube guy. So all my gameplays that I save, I'm gonna start saving them on Twitch. So my videos, but all my gameplays are saved on my YouTube channel. But yeah, um, Oklahoma lost to the computer. He lost 4 straight. He lost three straight user games. He lost, and then he lost this recently to the computer, which will just depending on. So he lost to Virginia Tech. See, I gotta look at Virginia Tech's conference remaining schedule to see who they play. But if they don't play nobody, if they don't lose no more, Virginia Tech is going to be in a conference championship game against me. Sad, not going to be a user. All right, so then we've got the Big 12. Let's go to the conferences, divisions. Got Florida over there. That's a defending champion. He's a champion, not a defending champion. He's a champion. He has 2 losses, but one was a forced L because he couldn't play. We have a 48-hour rule. He couldn't play one of his user games, so he got a forced L. So he should be 6-1, honestly. On a 6-game winning streak. And then his conference mate Georgia. You see, he on 4-game win streak. He's 1-3, but those are user games he's lost. He doesn't lose to the computer like some do. But he's a champion as well. Let's go to the Big 10. They got some ranked teams. They got 4 ranked teams over there. So this is Ohio State. This is my boy Micah. He doesn't have a championship with this roster, which is sad, right? You would think at least Ohio State will at least have a champion, be a champion. Not the case. But of the 5 championship games, he's been a part of 3 and lost all 3. Both times to Texas and one time to Alabama. Was it Alabama? Yeah, he won the championship game against Alabama and lost. Yeah. This is his counterpart over here, LSU. He's a monster in recruiting, but actual gameplay, he's not so good. But he's on a streak right now. He'll be in there. He plays Nebraska, so he'll get it. He'll get in the conference championship. Then we got Notre Dame over here. Just came in. This is my boy's son, his youngest son. 2 L's, 2 years. He plays South Carolina. next week. I'm putting money on Notre Dame. All right, Pac-12. Now this Pac-12 conference is a very sad conference. Now you were looking at, oh man, they got a lot of ranked teams. They got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ranked teams, and neither are users. The 2 users over here. Florida State, the guy that runs Florida State, he ran them into the ground. Now they weren't great coming off, starting off, but he has ran them into the ground. His recruiting has been garbage. He finally stepped up this year. Maybe he's getting help from his son, who was also in the league, but is no longer in the league. Played with Oregon, and his son actually ran Oregon into the ground until he retired. But Tulsa, you think, wait a minute, Tulsa? Why would somebody play with Tulsa? Everybody got all these Power 5, well, Power 4 teams. He got fired. From Michigan. He got fired from Michigan. And he had to go to Tulsa. And you see what he's doing over there. Okay, so that's the full conference. Let's look at their division. But he already lost. He lost to Cal. Oh my God, that's just crazy. He lost to Cal. Anyway, he's not going to be in this conference championship. And let's go to the north side. He got 2 conference losses, and he ain't even played. He ain't even played a user. He ain't even played Tulsa. He got 2 conference losses, so that means he's lost twice to the computer. And he's going to get another forced L because he had 4 restarts. So the Pac-12 is the Pac-12 of old. Not the last year when it is in the conference they held it down, but the Pac-12 is a sorry conference. All right, let's go to SEC. I'm surprised Mississippi State not ranked, but they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They got 5 ranked teams. So East Side, Alabama is a tough squad, man. This is actually LSU's son, the guy that runs LSU. This is his son. He's tough, man. I lost to him 2 years in a row. We do a 2-2, 2-year contract, home and away. First game, I was up on him, believe it or not. I don't even want to say it, but I'll say it anyway. 35-0. And I lost the game. I lost. I was bent down, man. I was bent down. And he beat me. Then he beat me this season. So our 2-year contract is up. I think I'm gonna put Georgia back on my well, it's not up to me. I don't do schedules. But he's tough. I lost him this year by a point, missed an extra point. Wow. 14-13, and I was at home. And then we got Texas, the only 2-time champion of the league. He actually had 3 straight user games where it was a 1-point difference. I started it off. I beat him 22-21. I went for 2, obviously. Then he lost the next week to Georgia by a point. And then his 3rd straight game, he actually beat Oklahoma by a point. He said he was down. I didn't see the game. Sometimes some record their games. But said he was down 28-3. And he came back and won by a point. So those are the major conferences. So it's SEC, Pac-12. This is new. It's not. So we got Notre Dame over here. Got the Big 10, Big 12, and then we got the ACC that has users. There's no user in the American Conference. No user over here. There's no user in the Sun Belt. Well, yeah. I try. Hopefully, this will be able to record and I can put it on my channel. But like, I'm gonna save it and put it on there. So just go through my year 6 journey. I have not won a championship, but oh, my team is tight. Let me show you my team. I did this before in one of my videos, and I played the game, but I wanted to just have a separate this video of my team. Now let's go to the roster, view a full roster. So this is my quarterback room, and I name all my players from past Hall of Famers, homies that I played with, um, and like Hall of Fame college players as well. So I got Charlie Ward out there, Steve Young. This is my cousin's name, and there's a story behind that. I didn't actually create this name. I did not create this name, and that's my cousin's name. Um, got Aaron Arnold out there. I gotta name this guy. I gotta figure out what is my name now. But that was his name from the recruiting cycle. Now, running back room. Named this kid, this cat. This is actually one of my childhood friends, his son's name. Jason Anderson. Played with a Jason Anderson in high school. Played with a Jason Wagner in college. Now this is the name that I actually created. This is my little cousin. He's a junior, right? He's a junior. I named him. I named him. I renamed this person or whatever, right? This recruit. I renamed him. And in the transfer portal, this guy was in the transfer portal. Of course, I had to go after him. Of course. Like, that's just so weird. That is so weird. That is crazy. Then this is someone's name. I named him. Went to school with him. Obviously, Justin Fargas, right? Went to school. Played against this guy in high school, and then played with him in college. Steve Smith. Vinny Walker. Went to high school with a Vinny Walker, named him Vinny Walker. Right? This is like my cousin. So it's my boy, Bo Brooks. Named him. Played high school with him. Played high school with him. This is my best friend. He's not really white, but he's light skinned. Named him Danny Farmer. I'm a UCLA fan, like real fan, not a Clemson fan like that, but UCLA fan. So named Danny Farmer. I'm a Raider fan, and I follow Alabama. So Henry Ruggs. I just couldn't find a name. This guy name was Sammy, so I just put Salsa. That's my boy Micah, and then I was at one point in my time a Buffalo Bills fan, so Don BB. Like, just named this guy David Njoku just because. Vernon Davis just because. Didn't name him yet. And then this, so you know, I didn't name none of the offensive line. None of them. But I recruited all these guys, either from just freshmen or in the transfer portal. So this is my team. It's my full roster with nobody that was on the Clemson team right now. Pretty solid, man. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Reggie White, Garrett, Richard Dan. You know, I did this. Go in my bag and find these names. I'm actually going to, because of the Heisman's and the award ceremony for college, I'm going to rename some of these guys. Those award winner names. That's how I got him from, right? Chuck. But I know he was a player too, though, right? It's my brother's name. So I was running out of names. J.B. Watt, Luke Smith, Ferguson. I just couldn't figure out a name for this guy. So Danny Fresno. I don't know. Deacon Jones. Look at. He's a defensive tackle. Look at the speed. 91. I might move him over to rush in off season for sure. See what he look like. My linebacker room is his OD. You want to see? This is like, really? Nah, watch. Middle linebacker. Look at these guys. Look at their speed. Look at the speed on these guys. Brian Erlander, Ray Lewis. You never say his name, but I always have him in fantasy football. I play IDP. Fred Warner, another secretary. The speed on these guys. This name comes from a UCLA player that's currently right now a senior that is leaving. One of my favorite Bulls of all time. I had to rename Sam Brown. That's a phenom freshman for Clemson. That's happening right now. I had to rename him. And it's my secondary white boy, Jason Seaton, Jalen Ramsey, Brian Murphy, White Woodson. This is running out of names. Like, I don't know, man. EA got a lot of white boys that's just crazy, especially running backs and corners. Like, come on now, let's be realistic. You see, I had to name this guy. Look, another white boy. White. Yeah, like, come on now. Let's be real. EA, let's be real. White. Like, come on. But it's my cornerback room. It's lacking. Like, Clemson was really lacking in speed on the cornerback, and I paid for it during the seasons, past season. I really paid for it, so I emphasized in going for speed in a couple of recruiting classes, as you can see. It's my boy David Brooks, Ed Reed, just base, PF Chain. Let's see here. That's one of my boys. This name Josh Smith actually is one of the cats that I play with. Just named him Josh Smith just because, whatever. I have a name. I don't know these guys. I'm gonna figure out a name for them. Maybe Jim Thorpe or something like that. You know what I'm saying? What's the other award that is out there for the DBs in college? Somebody. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Kicker cost me my first game of the year and my punter. So that's my roster. What else can I show you? If I cut this off. Don't need to look at the stats, but we can look at the teams this way, the members. See their ratings. He's a two-time champion. Look at his rating. Just put them in the dirt. He won. He should have more championships with the roster he inherited. Ohio State stay doing their thing. He's a three-time national championship loser. LSU recruits like crazy, but the manager on the stick sucks. This is champion. Where look at me, champion. He's the garbage can of the league. These two really well. Tulsa, South Carolina, and Florida State. They lose to the computer constantly. He's won a championship. He's first time I seen him losing to a computer. He's lost to the computer. And then this is the newest recruit in the league, Lil Jacoby. First year running, playing, coming in and running the squad. So yeah, that's that, man. Follow my journey. Want to buy? I'll be recording the remaining season games until we get into the conference, the CFP, and hopefully I'll record myself winning the championship. That's your boy.